1,000 layoffs at Algoma. Does Mark Carney care about talking to Donald Trump now? Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist with the Toronto Sun. We all remember a couple of weeks ago, Mark Carney was asked, when was the last time you talked to Donald Trump? Try to get a trade deal, try to get tariffs lifted or lessened in some way. And his answer was, who cares? It's a detail. It's a detail. He waved the reporter off with a wave of his hand. My response at the time was, steel workers care. Auto workers care. Anyone being impacted by the tariffs cares. And now, got 1,000 jobs lost at Algoma. Layoff notice has gone out. So, hey, Merry Christmas. Enjoy Christmas. You won't be working in the new year. We've seen already the GM plant in Oshawa, Ontario, lose its third shift. We've seen Holsag Furniture from Lindsay announce that they are shutting down and moving to the United States because they can't operate in this environment. We have seen so many jobs lost, about 40,000 manufacturing jobs in Ontario. And while the manufacturing impact will be less in other parts of the country, this is still being felt in every part of the country. And Mark Carney's answer was, who cares? The news of this broke on Monday just before question period. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre putting it to the government. What are they going to do?
Speaker, today Algoma announced it's laying off 1,000 steel workers, nearly a third of its workforce in the Sioux. Our thoughts are with them. The Prime Minister looked them in the eye and promised he would protect their jobs, that he would negotiate a win, and I quote, have a deal by July 21st, but it was a bait and switch that is costing people their livelihoods. On top of that, Liberals are hammering the steel mill with a higher industrial carbon tax. Isn't it bad enough that the Prime Minister broke his promise on trade? Why is he going ahead with an industrial carbon tax that will kill even more steel jobs?
Obviously, our thoughts are with the workers affected by the unjustified and unjustifiable tariffs imposed by the White House, and we'll continue to work with them as Algoma Steel is going through a difficult situation, to say the least. Mr. Speaker, my team and I have been in contact with Algoma's leadership team. We absolutely have every confidence in the Algoma workers as they're going through this hardship, and we will make sure that we support them as they're developing new products and also accessing new markets. We'll fight for these jobs, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, sure, they will stand with workers, but will they get a deal? I've been listening to people say, no, we don't want a deal. We don't want a deal. Don't deal with Trump. To hell with Trump. We don't need the Americans. Well, Algoma used to ship about 50% of its steel south of the border. Now, well, they can't do that. And doesn't matter how many loan guarantees they get from the federal government or money from the Ford government at Queen's Park, they're not going to be able to operate. Stelco will be next, then perhaps Dofasco. What about auto parts makers? What about small, medium-sized businesses across the country that are going to suffer because of these tariffs, because Mark Carney can't get a deal? Every other country in the G7 is covered by some kind of deal. Some of them good, some of them bad, but we should be focused on getting to a yes with the Americans. Yeah, we've got to diversify our trade, but that's going to take years, if not decades. And in the meantime, people are losing their jobs right now, and that is what I care about, Mr. Carney. Question is, do you? Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Share this on social media. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.